Welcome back to Week in Review. The time is 5:11. I'm Patrick Wooker. Joining me in studio today is the founders of Party.0 from UW-Oshkosh. Guys, how's it going today?
Good.
Very good. And it's Party.0. No big deal. Party.0.
All right, thank you. Thank you. So this is a sober party for those of you who might be listening. Can you tell us a little bit about how it got started?
Sure. This past summer, I basically came up with the idea thinking Steve and I as freshmen decided that we weren't going to drink alcohol, and that's pretty tough on any college campus. So there's all the buzz talking about, but there wasn't really a place to go to enjoy yourself and fully be comfortable because there's a lot of pressure to drink. Even if people aren't telling you, it's always there. So after trying my bit at house parties, not having a great time, I figured, a lot of freshmen might be in this spot. So let's provide something different. Let's provide an alternative. So maybe somebody's not drinking that weekend, or if they decide altogether they don't want to drink, they've got a place to go.
How often do you have these parties that you put on now?
Yeah, we have these parties about every 2 weeks. We might make them, they might stretch to every 3 weeks if we want to hook up with like a holiday theme party. 2 parties ago, we had a Halloween theme party, but generally they're every 2 weeks.
Are these funded by the university, or where's it come to afford the cost or so on?
We're not actually funded at all by the university. We're not actually associated with the university at all. We've gotten a lot of really awesome support from the community. Papa John's, Subway, Rockstar have all agreed to sponsor us with free food and drinks. Order Oshkosh has sponsored us with prizes. And then also the Business Success Center has also agreed to sponsor us, helping us grow in the community. So our community support has been phenomenal, and this has helped us grow.
So you had mentioned before sometimes you have a holiday party, and we've all been to parties where there's kind of a theme to go with it. Can you talk about some of those themes that you've had so far or that you're thinking about having?
Sure. So far, basically what we've had was, again, the Halloween party. We had a glow party last weekend. And anything we can do to support it with, being kind of frugal since we don't have that much money. But we keep alive with sponsorships and thank them for that. But some of the upcoming ones would be like, ugly sweater near the holiday season, something like that. That's always fun.
Excellent.
We also could go into, kind of like a country club theme, dress up and get your priss on, things like that. Or anything else. We take recommendations. We've got some good feedback from our supporters and people that come to our parties and things they'd like to see, or just like one of the cool ones was a beach party, like when it gets start to getting warm, we want to break out of swimsuits, even if there's no beach near.
When will the next party be held?
The next party is going to be on December 1st. We're also going to hold a party during interim as well.
Oh, very cool. Do we know if there's a theme for that one?
That's a good question.
Yeah, we'll have to hear from our Facebook page, facebook.com/soberparties. If you have any suggestions, something you want to see, then hit us up on there.
Do you see these parties continuing next semester, or you think it's just going to kind of go up through this semester?
Definitely. We're actually looking for a team to continue this and get some help so we can grow. Since we've had so much support and so much success so far, we want to keep this going. We want this to be a resource for students, to get off campus and have some fun, and for this team of students to build their resume. So we're going to continue on to next semester, and then even, for years to come. And eventually, if this program is successful, bring it to other schools, because we've gotten great feedback online from people who said, why isn't this at my school? So hopefully we can help them out with that.
So you got this idea to start these parties, for it to be an outlet for students who don't want to drink. Do you have to be enrolled? You said it's not really associated with the university, but do you have to be enrolled in it to be able to show up?
You don't have to be enrolled in Oshkosh, but you do have to be. We generally want you to be a college student, so that's what we've been kind of maintaining throughout our parties. So,
yeah. And we started a new policy, is that you have to bring an ID and show that you're either a college student or over the age of 18, just because liability issues. Since we're not covered by the university or using their resources, means we're not insured by them either. So we have to cover our basis, and if you go in there and your parents are liable for you, we can't really help you if anything happens. So
do you guys have a favorite part of these parties? I imagine you put so much time in planning. Do you get to enjoy the party as well?
Oh, absolutely. I don't know. I think my favorite part is we have a professional DJ at every party, and I like to dance, and I know Jake does too. So just kind of enjoying that. Of course, the free food and the prizes are awesome, and just kind of the atmosphere too. I feel like at our parties, it kind of fosters an atmosphere where students can be themselves. They don't have to try to impress anybody. They don't have to try to be somebody they're not. So just kind of soaking up that environment is really awesome for me.
Yeah. I really like too that everyone, just gets crazy, gets goofy. They're fine, like the people that come, maybe they drink other weekends, but then they come to our party, they're just as goofy, just as fun. And it's awesome seeing that and like just getting to know people and actually feeling secure, like, what, they're going to remember me the next day too. Like that's a sweet perk, you see them on campus and you're like, hey, I remember you. We partied this weekend. So it's super goofy, super fun. I love it.
Are there like games that go along? I mean, in college you associate, certain games with, the drinking scene of a party. What about for yours?
I think there's definitely, there's a lot of games that we have, and we mimic some of the games that are typically, quote unquote drinking games, and we make them for our sober parties. So games like, beer pong, we play with water. Flip cup, we can do with water, and a lot of really other cool competitions that we have. And like I said, we have prizes too. So at a normal party, when you win a game, you high five your friend and then it's it. Here, you might get a $10 gift card, So, there's a lot of really awesome prizes that we have too. And then we've also had Hammerschlagen. I'll let Jake explain that. It's a pretty sweet game.
I love Hammerschlagen. Everybody does. You think like when it gets cold here, people are going to go inside. No, they stay outside to play Hammerschlagen. Like that's where the party is.
Oh, these parties are outside. I was thinking they were inside.
Most of it's inside, but it's like a traditional house party. You can stay outside because we don't have to worry about the cops. So we can party outside. We had a cop come by once and, no trouble because we're good.
Did you like invite him in and like, you want some pizza? And
I actually talked to him and I said Hammerschlagen was outside. I'm like, do you want to play a little Hammerschlagen with us? He's like, no, I should probably make my rounds, but you guys just keep on doing this. So it was phenomenal. And like we're not doing anything wrong, and we've gotten good support from the local authorities. They have nothing wrong with what we're doing. So.
That's excellent. So you said people can make suggestions for upcoming parties on Facebook. Are there any other media outlets?
Yeah, definitely. We do a blog, and you can follow it at soberparties.wordpress.com. So just a way to, actually see what goes on at the parties. We can tell you all about it, but see pictures. We basically give you an inside scoop on what we're doing on a normal basis as well. So it's a good way to follow us.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you guys for joining me. And Weekend Review. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with the story about homelessness in Chicago.